Most people don't know this, but the moment your inner frequency changes, life starts rearranging itself for you, and trust me, reality has been waiting to knock at your door. The frequency shift awareness creates alignment. Have you ever wondered why life sometimes feels stuck? Why no matter how much you want to change, nothing really moves? It's because transformation doesn't start on the outside. It begins the moment you shift something inside yourself, your awareness, your focus, your mindset, your emotional energy. When you're operating in a low-frequency stress, frustration, comparison, fear, your world feels heavy, not because life is against you, but because your mind is sending out signals that keep pulling you into the same cycles. But the moment you become aware of your internal state, the frequency begins to rise. Awareness is powerful. It acts like a flashlight in a dark room. Suddenly, you can see which habits keep you tired, which people drain your confidence, which excuses you keep repeating, which dreams you're still avoiding, and which version of you is silently waiting to come alive. This awareness is the first energetic shift. Think of it like tuning a radio. If the frequency is blurry, you hear noise. But when you adjust the dial slowly, the sound becomes clear. Your life works the same way. When you align your inner frequency, your thoughts, your intentions, your self-image, everything external starts responding. Not instantly, but definitely. You might even start noticing small signs. You feel lighter. You understand yourself more. You realize what you don't want. You feel a pull toward what you do want. You start respecting your own time and energy. You stop chasing people who don't treat you right. You become more intentional, more focused, more self-aware. This is the shift. This is where the frequency starts rising. People think changing your life requires huge action. But the truth is, the biggest change comes from the quiet decision to stop being who you were and start becoming who you're meant to be. Awareness gives you that clarity. It shows you the gap between your current self and your future self. It shows you what must be released, what must be healed, and what must be built. And most importantly, awareness reconnects you with your power. You're no longer reacting to life, you're now directing it. When you reach this frequency, this level of clarity, reality begins to shift around you. Slowly at first, like a soft breeze, you notice coincidences, you feel synchronicities, you get new ideas, you meet people who understand you. You feel drawn toward new paths. You stop settling for less. It's not random, it's resonance. Your inner frequency is rising, and reality is beginning to hear it. This is just the beginning, the doorway. Because once your awareness expands, your opportunities expand with it. Reality responds, alignment attracts opportunities. Once your inner frequency shifts, something incredible starts happening. Reality begins responding. Not tomorrow, not someday, but immediately in ways you might not notice at first. People think opportunity is something you chase, but real opportunity is something you match. Imagine this. You're tuned to a new frequency, the frequency of clarity, confidence, purpose, and self-respect. Your energy is cleaner, your decisions are clearer, your boundaries are stronger, and naturally, your environment begins to rearrange. Suddenly, you attract new friendships, you notice options you never saw before, good ideas come to you more easily, you feel more inspired. Less distracted, you receive support from unexpected places, you start seeing progress in areas that were stuck. This is not luck. This is alignment. When your inner world rises, your outer world rises with it. You begin to realize that the universe was never holding anything from you, you just weren't in the energetic place to receive it. Think about it. If your frequency is full of doubt, you can't recognize opportunities because your mind filters them out. If your frequency is full of fear, you sabotage chances because you don't believe you're ready. If your frequency is full of old pain, you attract situations that repeat that pain. But when you rise above those frequencies, everything changes. You become capable of receiving what was always meant for you. Life responds through the right people entering the wrong people, leaving doors closing to protect you, doors opening to guide you, ideas flowing, confidence growing, distractions fading, clarity strengthening. You start understanding what's worth your energy and what isn't. You stop forcing things that aren't aligned. You start attracting things that match who you're becoming. This is the moment people describe as everything falling into place. But it's not falling into place randomly, you're rising into alignment with it. Reality isn't outside of you, it's connected to you. Your frequency is the bridge, and the more consistently you maintain it, the more your life begins to reflect it. Reality will knock softly at first. A thought, a sign, a message, a chance, but if you don't ignore it, if you follow the signals, the knocks get louder, clearer, stronger, because once you're aligned, life wants to move you forward. But there is one more step, the step that turns alignment into real breakthroughs. The breakthrough moment, consistency, unlocks reality, awareness starts the shift. Alignment attracts opportunities, but consistency is what turns those opportunities into transformation. Your frequency doesn't rise because you felt motivated once. It rises because you choose day after day to stay connected to the version of you that you're becoming. Consistency is the amplifier. It strengthens your vision. It shapes your habits. It builds your discipline. It filters your environment. It sharpens your mindset. It makes the new frequency feel natural. This is when reality no longer just knocks. It enters. Consistency rewires your identity. You stop being someone who wants change and become someone who creates change. Think about what consistency really means. Choosing growth, even when it's slow, choosing peace, even when chaos tempts you, choosing discipline, even when comfort calls, choosing clarity instead of confusion, choosing your future instead of your past. These choices raise your frequency permanently. Slowly, you begin embodying the highest version of yourself, and when identity shifts, your entire reality has to shift with it. You start making decisions that support your dreams. You start walking away from things that lower your energy. You stop explaining yourself to people who don't care. You feel more confident in your direction. You trust your path more deeply. And breakthroughs happen naturally. You meet people who accelerate your growth. You discover opportunities you once felt unprepared for. You develop skills you didn't know you had. You unlock ideas that shift your entire path. You receive support you didn't expect. You feel proud of who you're becoming. A breakthrough isn't an accident. It is the result of staying in the frequency long enough for reality to reshape itself around you. You don't chase the breakthrough. You grow into the person who attracts it. And when that moment arrives, when reality finally responds fully, something inside you changes forever. You realize that life isn't happening to you. It's happening through you. Your frequency was the key all along.